Morning everybody, happy hump day. Time to get back on it. We're getting kind of close to the end of the line and finishing the outside work here on the Rancho. It's really a super windy day out here today. I'm gonna have to make a little adjustment up here top side before we do anything. Got some more work to do out front. Welcome aboard. It's a windy day outside. Kitchen Stadium's hanging in there. Let's go out front. Yesterday in our last exciting adventure, we did a lot of cleanup over on the side here. We're going to be doing a little more, some trimming, some back cutting of a few things that are growing back there that shouldn't be. Papers blow all over. Let's go over here. The guys are working. I don't know if you can see it. They're putting a new pole up there. I don't know who pulled the... Thank God it's empty before they pulled it. See how this trash, people just leave their flyers, just dump it out. But I don't know, I thought it was this front pole that they're working on. It looks like it might be that other one, I don't know. Not sure, but they're doing it up. I thought it was going to be the Leaning Tower of PG&E, but who knows? We got bigger fish to fry. Letting our weed and feed do the job over here. Apply that when wet so it sticks. So we'll see how that starts to work out as we begin to recover the lawn. We'll probably have to get an aerator to kind of punch down in the soils, probably pretty hard. Compress, and you kind of need to decompress that. But over here, I think I'm going to lay out the black vinyl and just chip this area over here. I think I'll run a water lines in case I plant a tree in the middle. I haven't had success before. This looks like it's got a little bit of a kink, and it's make sure that's straightened out. So I got some big rocks, but I can use the rocks to secure some of the corners. So that's what I'd like to do today. Let's put that down. We can put it right over the existing weeds. We've got we still got plenty of clips left to do it. But I need to finish my coffee. This is another area I would kind of like to rake out and start over with new weed cloth and new chips on here and make sure the watering system is still intact, which I don't even know if we have water lines. I don't even know where they would come in from, but I shall see. Might be able to do a tap through here running along the side there. I don't know, but aesthetically speaking, we could certainly have this look a little better in here. But let's grab the weed barrier. I've got plenty of scrap hose I can use to do some offshoot lines here. And we're going to get a center one over here. Whatever I plant is going to be right in here. So I'm going to run a T. I'm going to cut this line here. And I have a T-joint here that I'm going to install so we can run over there to make sure we have water. I got that ring gone out there, and we'll cover that with the weed barrier. You can see I have some little cuts in it to introduce some water into this area where the planting is going to be. I'm pretty happy with that. It's gone down really well. I got the first 2 rows. Haven't secured the right side of the second one, but I'm going to need more of the shade cloth and more of the long lawn staples here. So I'm going to go to the store and pick that up now. You know the drill, guys. Back at Friedman Brothers. Time to bust a hump. Another day, another load. Sorry, Doc. Getting stronger. 10 of these babies today. Worked out the job. Let's see what girl can do. Curb Appeal. Should be on the TV show, huh? Curb Appeal. I think I got nice Curb Appeal. You think? It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's a day for decorative bark. Alright. 10 of these bad boys. It's a girly girl day. Yes. Get back to work. I think it's coming along pretty good. This is going to use up a lot of chips for sure, so it's a pretty big area, but theoretically should just be able to chip it once and be done. The big thing is leveraging these stones around, and I've just been using the shovel to kind of move them around. So I want this to be pretty flat. Then later we'll cut a X where the circle is, and that'll denote where we're going to be putting our tree in. So we're a ways off from that. Let's give a little update. All the weed barriers down. All the rocks are shifted. I like them up against that side because you still have a nice sight line if you're on the sidewalk looking in. It looks pretty good. I think we'll have to worry about weeds and be able to feel the circle. Yeah, right in this area here. Right, so I'm going to put a pole right in the middle there. So remember where that is. Then when it's time to plant, we'll just cut an X and that'll open that up. And we can plant away. Chips ahoy! Well, we got some bags to go. officially run out of chips, so that means back to the store. I think another 10 bags should probably do this area pretty good. It's looking good. It's gonna look nice with the tree in the center. Hopefully it'll live this time. Still working on the power poles. I thought they were gonna replace that one. Wrong. By now you certainly know the drill. Chock-a-block full of more bark. This should do the job. Then we can relax and think about what kind of tree we want to put there. 18 bags of chips later. Chips ahoy. Looks pretty good. You can see the stake in the middle. That's where we'll be putting our tree. And then hopefully, if I ever get the energy, we'll be chipping down that side too for nice finished detail here. And some curb appeal. It's nice to have the watering already in place there. Concealed lines, always the best. So now that I have my green waste can is back, we're going to go ahead and finish raking this out and do a little cleanup over here. And then call it a day, hunting those 20 bags. Yeah, take something out of you. But let's finish cleaning up over here. Tried to trim out between the bases here a little bit and get some of the things growing in the back if they're not bottle brush. Just clean things up a little bit here. Still got to rake this out and get this all cleaned up. That's going to be a wrap today. It doesn't look like a lot, but got that really clean, nice between. Thinking about putting a barrier there and then coming in with chips on the inside, continuing the chips, but that remains to be seen. I did not get to this. This is going to be another 5 or 6 bags over here, maybe more, probably 10 bags, but this has to be raked out. You know the drill. The blue has to be removed and then that barrier has to be put down. So, might be able to save the existing barrier if I carefully rake off here, but we know how that usually works out. Not well. But this is the main event today. 18 bags of chips. It's going to look really nice with the right tree there. That right tree, couple years, really be a thing of beauty. I'd like to once again try a Japanese weeping flowering tree because it looks like a fountain when it blooms. But boy, I haven't had success, probably because I didn't keep it watered. But we're looking pretty doggone good here around this property these days. Well, don't look too close over there. But we do have the weed and feed down. That's going to start to work its magic. We need to aerate that, put down some fresh seed. Work. But the results will definitely be worth it. Some days you work your hiney off and you think, oh, what do I got to show for it? Doesn't look like a lot. Yeah, that was a lot of work today. The hidden work, but little by little we keep gaining every single day, freeing us up on autopilot so we can get back to enjoying life, doing the content that I love doing, which I'm doing a lot of anyway these days, and yeah, loving it. So thumbs up are always appreciated. If you're not subbed up, well, you missed life here on the Rancho, almost on the daily. There's always something to do here. There's always something that needs attention. There's always something interesting going on. If you're not subbed, hit that sub button, hit that bell for all notifications, and as usual, your thumbs up is very appreciated. Thanks, everybody.